Indiana, the Chase Town, rising high above our location today at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, take it away.
Well, Coach Mike Malone had this to say about his understated superstar, Nikola Jokic. Malone said he's truly beloved by all his teammates. No ego, a little bit goofy, doesn't take himself too seriously, and with his success, he's still the same kid. That's why everybody cares about him and respects him. Kevin?
The Nuggets lucky to have you. Thanks, David. Doris, the depth of talent for these two teams, a real point of pride for both.
Well, I think both of these front offices take extraordinary pride, Kevin, in their ability to surround their star players, and you have to have stars. But the key is the guys around them. What is their fit? Do they complement the stars' greatest attributes? That is the measure of a great front office.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Jeremy Lamb out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Brogdon. Passes it to Sabonis. Drills the elbow jumper.
This is a real strength of Domantas Sabonis' game. He has such nice, soft touch.
Lamb against Harris. Murray left side. Shoots over Brogdon. The Pacers pull it in. The pass to Warren. Here's Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brogdon. Over Murray. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Barton. After Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Pass to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Here's Brogdon. Makes it off the glass.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now, here's Jokic. A 26-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Count that bucket.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Brogdon kicks to Warren. And stolen by Murray. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul. Harris against Lamb. Harris drives in, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Denver shooting their first free throws of this game, and Harris drops them both. And one thing you have to love about Gary Harris, the way he can explode to the rim.
And Harris is a natural scorer from all parts of the floor, but he can just rocket himself for dunks you aren't used to seeing from players of his size and stature. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pacers making a change here. McDermott's checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Harris passes to Murray. Millsap down low, and it's all evened up.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Brogdon following the basket by Paul Millsap. Now, here's Sabonis. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Shot clock at 3. Releases. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brogdon's got 6 points.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Millsap up top. Double team on Millsap. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Brogdon against Murray. The shot by Brogdon wide open. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And Barton throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Back to Brogdon. Passes to Sabonis. Brogdon outside. Again, Brogdon missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And there's the pass to Harris. Now, here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Martin inside the line. Misses the wing J.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Warren the pass to Brogdon. Back to Warren. Sabonis trying to get open. No good there. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Brogdon against Murray. Now, here's Brogdon. Not a lot of room. Will it go? And Sabonis lays it up and in.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
Outside Millsap. Back to Murray. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Lamb. Brogdon outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Harris kicks to Jokic. Murray outside. Jokic finds Barton. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Out to the wing. Shot left block. In deep. Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Brogdon. And he makes good on the layup. Brogdon's got 8 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Brogdon against Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Shoots the three. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. On the wing, Lamb. Guarded by Harris. Lamb passes to Sabonis. Over Millsap. Sabonis, no good. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 17-6 run.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
It's good from long range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And, Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off-season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jakar Sampson's checked in for McDermott. Justin Holiday comes in for Warren. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now here's Plumlee. Morris outside. Misses the layup. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Holiday looking over the floor. Now Sabonis. The pass to McConnell. Launches it. Plumlee with the rebound. Denver in the lead. Morris with the ball. Nice D from Sabonis.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Grant. Here's Craig. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The Nuggets with another miss. Outside Holiday. Pass to McConnell. Here's Sabonis. He's covered by Grant. Here's Sampson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. Sabonis kicks to Sampson from deep three-point range. Plumlee with the rebound. The Nuggets shooting 47% here so far. And here is Morris. Now here's Plumlee. Beasley outside. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And something that's troubled Indiana the last 3 years, rebounding.
I think, Greg, it's probably manifested at both ends of the floor, right? Some of it's about roster construction. Some of it's about style of play. Some of it's about philosophy. But their inability to control the glass has at times had an impact on them.
Now, here is Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
On the wing, Holiday. The offensive rebound.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Morris into the lane. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Indiana.
Passes it to Sampson. There's 57 seconds left in the first. Holiday trying to free himself up. Sampson's shot is off. One-on-one here. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
To me, this is where Jeremy Grant can really flourish. In transition in the open floor, use that speed, sir.
Now McConnell. A 17-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. No good off the back of the rim. Indiana trailing here. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Now, here's McConnell, covered by Morris. McConnell with it. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Denver with the ball. 3-point lead. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Pacers. We've got Miles Turner and it's Sampson in at the 4 slot. Here's Morris. Long range from the inbound. Sinks the three-pointer. Morris has got 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Tipped away, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. On defense, the Nuggets, 6-point game. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Right side Holiday. Clock at 6. For 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. It's Beasley on the wing. He's covered by McConnell.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here's McConnell. He's got 5. Poked away, and the ball goes out of bounds. That's touched by Beasley. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now here is Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right at the free throw line. That shot misses. And Denver the other way now.
Well, what a lineage for Jeremy Grant, a member of that very famous Grant family in NBA history. His brother, father, and uncle have all played in the league. And what a job he's done to follow suit. Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Out to the right wing. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot is long. You feel like Grant started to turn the corner, I thought, last season, Doris, in his development.
No doubt, Kevin. He got to see starters minutes for the first time in his career, and he was rock solid. This guy is a good rebounder. He's switchable on the defensive end, and he brings great energy every night.
Now, here's McConnell. He has 5. Here's Holiday. Outside Turner. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Turner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now the pass to Grant. Morris outside. Pass to Plumlee. Denver needs to get off his shot. Beasley for 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And taking a look now at the stats for Morris, how he did last season. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
McDermott finds Holiday. Back to McDermott. Brogdon outside. Beyond the arc. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Beasley outside. Craig passes to Murray. And another miss by Denver. Pacers trail by 5. And here is Brogdon. He's got 8. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Beasley, the pass to Murray. Grant, right side. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Holiday against Beasley. And Holiday kicks to Brogdon. Out to Turner, uncovered. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Turner's got 5 points so far.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Murray for 3. Good D by Brogdon. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Brogdon outside. Dishes it to Holiday. Back to Brogdon. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, Jeremy Grant is becoming adept at how to finish the alley-oop. Devastates the defense with a terrific look.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's McDermott. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Warren the pass to Brogdon. From the high post. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Jeremy Grant going to give a little lesson in how to finish off a drive. Whoa.
Pacers trail by 7. Brogdon outside. Shoots from 14. And that one good. And it's 7 points for Miles Turner.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
The Pacers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Jeremy Grant. Will Barton, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Gary Harris in for Beasley.
You know, once a pass is made out of the double team like that, the defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
Lamb dishes to McDermott. Outside Warren. 5 on the clock. Bucket is good.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here is Harris. He's got 8. For 3, Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
And Murray has such a soft-looking shot, especially from deep where he is just lights out.
Brogdon kicks to Turner. Barton against Warren. Back to Turner. Right side Lamb. From down in the low post, it goes. Lamb's got 5.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Now Murray. He had 22 points in the win against Philadelphia. Over to the wing. Here's Jokic. Off the left rim and out.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Warren the pass to Brogdon. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Barton kicks to Jokic. Tries again. But they'll get another chance. Here's Murray. And another shot. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now, here's Warren. 17 points in his last outing. Barton against Warren, and Barton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Harris against Lamb. The kick out to Warren. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. It's Barton on the wing. Millsap dishes to Barton. Nice D from Warren.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Murray against Lamb. Brogdon outside. Turner passes to McDermott. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Denver leading by 11. Murray kicks to Millsap. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Brogdon the pass to Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 5th assist in this one. Denver shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Brogdon against Murray. The kick out to Barton. Traps in the tray. Barton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now here's Barton. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ogden against Murray. Pass to Lamb. 15 seconds left now here in the second. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Millsap. Here's Harris, and he uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
They've got an effective passing big man in Millsap. He does a lot for their chemistry.
1 second left, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Well, they've been playing with some toughness. This led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. Now they need to stay mean, Ernie. Cannot lose that edge in the second half.
Kenny, what did you think about Indiana?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Gary Harris.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the 1.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Good work there as it goes. Warren's got it back down to single digits for the Pacers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
In the corner, it's Harris. Doris, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called +6s, kind of a new term. Talk about that with the scouts look into those numbers.
Well, one of the things you like to have in a defensive player is length. And for versatility along with that length. So guys who maybe their size lists them at one thing, but that length enables them to guard a little bit differently. Guys like Kawhi Leonard, Draymond Green, Montrezl Harrell, all of those guys might be listed a certain size, Kevin, but boy, their length is problematic and makes them such exceptional defensive players.
Pass to Barton, just 5 on the clock. And again, Denver no good. And Brogdon's got the ball here for Indiana. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. To the paint, Turner. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Now here's Lamb. He has 5. Brogdon outside. From 17 feet out. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. The Nuggets leading by 7. Murray with it. 8 points for him. At the top of the key, Millsap. Over Sabonis. Millsap misses. Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Murray surveying the D. The pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. 6 to shoot. Murray, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. I would like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Pacers.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Jakar Sampson's checked in for Warren, and Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. And then for Denver, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Malik Beasley comes in for Will Barton, and Morris subbed in for Murray. Now, here's Jokic. He's got 6 over McConnell. And another miss by Denver.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Inside, here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Turner. 9 points in the game so far. And good that time.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
And, Greg, they found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Gets an open look and hits. Jokic has got 4 this quarter. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Sampson. Now Turner. Holiday looking over the floor. Clock at 6. With some arc, it's not going to go for him. And Denver the other way now. Beasley with a clean look. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now, here's McConnell. He's got 5. Here's Sampson. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Morris outside. Grant against Sabonis. Grant kicks to Craig. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, Kevin, how about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Justin Holiday's checked in for Miles Turner. And a switcher also for Denver. Plumlee is checked in for Nikola Jokic. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team. He means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Beasley. Now, here is Morris. He's got 5. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Holiday attacking. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Morris outside. Pass to Murray. And there's the call on Jakar Sampson. That's his first foul. Grant kicks to Morris. Right wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss. Pacers trail by 5. Sampson, the pass to Sabonis. Here's Sampson. Back to Sabonis. The dish to Sampson. From beyond the arc. Denver grabs the miss. And it's Murray penetrating. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Pacers. And here's McConnell. He's got 5. And Holiday kicks to Sabonis. And the shot goes in. Sabonis has got 10. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
Here is Plumlee after the basket by Sabonis.
Assist from Jamal Murray.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 6. Passes it to Sabonis. He kicks it to Holiday. Back to Sabonis. McConnell with it. He's against Morris. The baseline J. And he overshot that one, missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Good on the bucket. And now an 8-point Denver lead.
But Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Back to McConnell. And Holiday has it in the corner. The good-looking shot from the wing. Holiday's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Grant the pass to Morris. It's good. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Holiday against Murray. Sabonis, the pass to Holiday. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the dunk by Grant.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Of course, you and I were just talking about this as more and more players are going public with their trade requests. Do you think that's had a negative impact on the game?
Well, Kevin, I certainly think it makes long-term planning for NBA franchises a lot more difficult because contractually we are not seeing them hold true to the particular organization they may have signed that contract with. The reality is this in today's NBA. You've got to be nimble as an organization, and you have got to be attractive to them. And I mean that with great ownership, great leadership, and who are the players currently in your system. You have got to be incredibly nimble to be successful in today's NBA.
I think you're right on. Warren's checked in for Indiana. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for T.J. McConnell. Denver also making some changes. Paul Millsap is checked in for Jeremy Grant. Barton comes in for Torrey Craig. And Harris subbed in for Monte Morris. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. He dishes it to Warren. From 18 feet away, Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Brogdon the pass to McDermott. Kicks it to Warren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Will Barton. You can talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
The last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Justin Holiday. McDermott with the double team. There's the pass to Plumlee. Millsap trying to get open, but they get it back. Harris dishes to Plumlee. Back to Harris. Murray for 3. It's deflected. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Brogdon. Denver grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And he gets it to go. And 11 points for Will Barton.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Barton against Warren. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Denver Nuggets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Boy, GA, how about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. McDermott is out there with Warren. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Harris has got the ball. And Millsap slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Warren. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Millsap finds Murray. Knocked loose, stolen by Warren. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it, the fast break chance, and laid in to finish the break.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Murray against Brogdon. Back to Murray. McDermott with the steal. Brogdon the pass to Warren. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And that's 12 points for T.J. Warren.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Barton outside. Pass to Harris. Millsap looking it over. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And the turnover again by Denver.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Pacers making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. Harris against Lamb. Brogdon. And the lead is down inside single digits.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Barton against Warren. Barton passes to Murray. Millsap kicks to Barton. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Sabonis, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Denver calls timeout.
And you look at per-minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Now, here's Warren, following the miss by Jamal Murray. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Nuggets leading by 6. Now here's Barton. They could use a bucket. Jokic trying to free himself up.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
Yes, that goes in. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
Here's Murray following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. The kick out to Barton. And again, Denver no good. Barton against Brogdon. Sabonis, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Murray, the pass to Harris. Outside Millsap. And there's the feed to Murray. And it's sent back by Turner. shoots from 14. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here is Harris. Jokic draws the double. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
Now, here's Warren. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
He can't hit that time. Good D by Brogdon.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Millsap with the double team. Lamb against Harris. Puts up a three. Denver grabs the miss. Millsap's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Passes it to Harris. Outside Millsap. And the three off target.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Brogdon against Harris. Outside Warren. Indiana needs to get a shot off on the wing. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Now Jokic to the paint. Out to Harris. A three ball. Second chance shot. And it's Jokic missing. And it's the Pacers ball. They're on a 10-1 run. Lamb with the bounce pass. Murray against Brogdon. And the pass to Sabonis. Back to Brogdon. This one for three. Knocks down the three ball.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And here's Millsap from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Warren's got his fifth rebound in this one. Sabonis finds Lamb. Brogdon outside to tie it up. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Denver's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. First one falls for him. Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana. All free throws good from Barton.
Well, you know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Now here is Holiday. Brogdon outside. Misses the three. You know, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Holiday against Harris. Holiday, the pass to Brogdon, and Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brogdon outside. He kicks to Holiday. Indiana moving the ball around. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. Nuggets on D. 6-point lead. Brogdon the pass to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Over Millsap.
And Millsap with the focus there defensively, just stretching out to bother the shot. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
All free throws good from Barton.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Brogdon against Murray. Brogdon kicks to Warren. Outside Holiday. And stolen by Harris. Goes up and slam dunk by Harris.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Now, here's Warren. Down low, Sabonis. That one's off, still out of sync.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Now, here's Warren. Unloads from 9. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Murray. And here's Jokic.
2 minutes.
Out to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, Greg, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Now, here's Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Sabonis. Millsap with the double team. From deep. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Murray finds Jokic. Harris outside. To the wing right side. Releases from 15. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Harris. And that's 15 points for Jokic. Pacers trail by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nuggets.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jokic.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Count the basket.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And it's blocked. Morris with the ball. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.